That's it. As soon as it's going to appear here. Are we live? Are we on? We are on. That's it. We're live. We're live and we are starting. We are starting our test. So, 5th grade 2024. Why I cannot write in here?
What are you going to do with the first one?
I'm just going to delete it. All right, we're on. It's actually just continuing. I'm going to have to trim it a little bit, but it's okay. All right, 5th grade. These questions. We're going to trim it to this time, 150. All right. Question number 2. Which expression is equivalent to 5 times 3/4? So multiplication was invented not to do a lot of additions. So that means that it's just going to be 3/4 added to each other 5 times. That's how it is. Because what is multiplication? When we have 5 times 2, what is it? It's 10, right? But it's 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So this is how multiplication works. That's why the correct answer is C. All right? Moving on. The next question is question number 4. Question number 4. We have... Oh, I was writing and nobody actually saw what I wrote. Okay. Question number 4. We're starting from it. What is 34.275 rounded to the nearest hundredths? So where's the nearest hundred? Where's the hundredths here? The hundredths here is here, right?
What?
Yes, the hundredths is the second digit after the decimal point. This is the hundredths. So rounded to the nearest hundred, we have to look at the next number, which is after the 7. So it's 5. So 5 will make our 7 into an 8. So our answer will have to be 34.28, which is D. So maybe you can even write it down for yourself. So this is ones. It's like a whole number ones. We don't have to go to the left for this purpose, but 2 is what? 2 is tenths, right? 7 is hundredths. Oh my God.
Hundreds.
Yes. And the third number is what?
1,000.
Thousands. Thousands. Okay? All right. So we're done with question number 4. We're moving to question number 7. Question number 7 is... A group of 4 miners found 10 ounces of gold. The miners shared the gold equally. How much gold in ounces did each miner receive? Okay, so there was gold, right? There was like, that's how the, oh my God, that's how the gold looks like, I think, right? And it's 10 ounces of it, right? And we have to split those 10 ounces between 4 people. So let's just do that. How do we split something? We divide it. That's what we do. So it's 10 divided by 4, which is 10 over 4, which we can convert into a mixed number. How many times 4 can fit into a 10?
2.
So it's going to be big 2, and then denominator will stay as 4. It stays the same. And the remaining space will be here. It's going to be 2. But we don't have the answer like that. Why? Because the fraction 2/4 is unsimplified. So it's going to be 2 and
1/2.
1/2 D. Next question is question number 9. Question number 9. In question number 9, we have a volume question. How do we get the volume? So basically we have to split this. Okay? We have to split it. So we have two shapes. Okay? We have two shapes. So the bottom shape and the top shapes are called prisms. But how I call them? I call them just boxes. Just a box shape. How do we find the volume of a box shape? The volume of the box shape is found by volume equals length times width times height. So let's do length times width times height of the bigger box, which is going to be 10 times 2 times 8. Okay? Which is 80 times 2, which is 160. Right? It's going to be 8 times 10. Well, it's actually not length times width, but I started with the height. But the length would be 10. So if length times the 2 is the width.
Is 20.
Yeah. And then times height, which is 8. So 20 times 8 will be
160.
160. Now we're going to have to do similar things, but to the small box. Now we need to know its length. The length is actually 3 times width. What is width? What is this? The width. This.
The side?
Yeah. Two. The same as on the bottom. Look at it. It's the same thing if you look at it, right? This and this are two same things. So it's going to be 2. And then height. What will be this? What is this?
4?
Correct. It's going to be 12 minus 8, right? Which is 4. So 3 times 2 is 6 times 4.
24.
24. And now we have to put them together or add them together, which is 160 plus 24, which is
to 184.
correct.
I guessed on this one.
You see? All right. Let's move on.